See you for the last time next Tuesday. We'll see you next Tuesday after that. You know what? Screw you. See you all Tuesdays. Tuesdays are mine forever.
We'll prepare to die in a fire.
NSFW, I love you.
Aww.
But enough about House of Cards. Holy cow, man! Okay, so we were right in that we predicted that this was an episode we didn't need to do any preparation for. Like, we were right in that there would be plenty to fill the air. We ended up going like an hour and 20 minutes. We were right that Brian and Scott would be perfect because they would have plenty to jump in when we tossed them the ball and also fine listening when we were, running off, jerking off. And then, wow. The one thing that I didn't plan on was actually getting all like emotional when it came time for the moment. It got like not funny to me for a little bit.
That's how it's supposed to be. Mm-hmm. I've done this a couple of times, had to cancel shows, and there's nothing I hate worse because it is an emotional, ripping experience. I know how it feels, so I totally get it. It's hard.
And again, this is much more of our bat mitzvah. NSFW show is finally becoming a woman.
We're finally emerging from our pupae. Our chrysalis, with our angel wings unfurled, and the angel wings are made of all the curse words we can't say on Twit. This magical array of horrific metaphors surrounds us like a halo from the heavens.
The first 5 minutes of Night Attack episode 1 is going to be
that's a big thing. That's a big worry with Bonnie, with Brian's wife, is that she's like, oh, you guys are just gonna be flicking your wieners on screen.
You're just gonna be lazy now. And so
flicking your wieners.
Can we get another mic for Chad? I invited Chad over here, and I figured this Chad would be good for the after show.
Absolutely. And Jammer B will as well. By the way, our current plan for the new stuff, for those of you guys wondering what the benefits are to being a patron, first of all, and we mentioned this in the video.
You want to come up here?
But even if you give just a penny, like if you just join the club, because there's two numbers that matter, right? There's the number of dollars coming in, which of course is significant, but also this one matters a lot, the number of patrons. So if you're somebody like, I got no money, great. Just literally donate a dime. Or not even a dime, a penny. Like, literally give us a penny. That is 50 cents per year. It's virtually nothing, right? In fact, we'll even refund it back to you. But it would help because it gives us.
By the way, we pay in kisses.
That's right. It would allow us. It would give us your email contact information so we can let you know about stuff that matters. All that stuff matters. But the benefit, of course, is anyone who donates anything gets the pre-show and post-show delivered to them, special editions, and we're trying to think of other benefits as well, which we've written some up there. What were the benefits? We did at 1 cent you get.
So we were thinking like once a month.
At $5,
we'll just call the name.
We're going to do a special roll call live stream,
an excuse for a bonus
and we're going to christen.
So we were thinking like once a month. We'll just call the name, and really, like, this is basically an excuse for a bonus show.
Yes. It's basically a bonus show.
Dan's Modern Life,
and you're in on it.
Like
you're also kind of the stars of the bonus show because, oh, you know what?
Dan's Modern Life, kiss me like one of your French girls.
Thanks.
Here, let me see if I can reshuffle this to make room for Chad. Here, can you walk through the other benefits while I'm doing this, Justin?
All right. If you do we want to do the things?
Yeah.
Right there, right.
We do.
In this episode of NSFW show,
I'll pop you in the face.
Things happen. Right there. Chad's not even on the show. He literally just showed up.
Yeah.
This episode of NSFW.
I wanted wine.
Get to this crazy place. Happen. Why are we drinking? Chad's not even on the show. We're joined by Scott Johnson and Brian Ibbett. We go on a roller coaster of emotion. Crazy place. Get ready to cry on your face. We're joined by Scott Johnson and Brian Ibbett. We go on a roller coaster of emotion. Get ready to cry on your face. But enough about House and Cards. NSFW show is up next. But enough about House and Cards.
Am I right?
No, perfect.
Hey, look at that. I'll just scoot in a little bit.
Yeah, I can
look
get
at this.
closer.
I think I found something that works.
Oh, perfect.
Look at that. Making it work.
Scott, we're doing it totally wrong. We need to do our intros at the end of the show, too, so we can talk about what we talked about.
Yeah, we should do that. Why don't we do that?
I believe
I just suggested it.
I believe that's an institution of broadcasting.
I
called
like the way you guys do it.
No, I know. We do this. Yeah, but the way we do it is stupid. We should be doing it that way.
All right, so let me do.
Oh no, I like the way you guys do it.
Because but it evolved from a different. It evolved from a other thing, which is why we do it the way we do it. So it's not like we decided to do it the way we do it. It kind of led into that, but it might make more sense.
I love yours because they many times don't match the actual content of your show.
Sometimes we don't get to some of the things that we tease about.
Yeah.
I think that's Brian's point. I think it's like, wait a minute.
And sometimes you listen to the morning stream and it's like, Scott bought 14 cartons of milk, and then like you never mention it.
So yeah, you know what? Let's keep it. Let's keep it.
All right.
So what do we call in this episode?
Random things in there that we know we won't talk about too.
It's also less work.
All right, let's see. We got. Oh shoot! Look at this, man. That didn't take long. This turns out to be a prediction. Night Attack with Brian Brushwood and Justin Robert Young.
There's Jay.
No, that's Brian.
That's Brian?
Oh, that's a majestic Brian Ibidhead.
That's pretty hot. Oh, Lord. Oh, these are all... there's a bunch of good ones of these. Oh, this is a good one, too. This cat litter one. It's one of the great things.
Let's see.
Do you ever wonder what would have happened if you were born in an ancient civilization, Brian, and you were immediately crowned king?
You know, the baldness is not completely natural. There is a little bit of shaving that goes on, but well, I would be a guy. I still would be considered.
What about
it's not
guys,
the baldness.
Real quick, Pleasure Dental Limousine. Does that do anything for you?
Pleasure Dental.
Did I say Pleasure Dental Limousine?
Yeah, like 3 times. It was fantastic. That's great. There's. Do
you want to call it
an episode? Isn't there a thing, Brian? An animated GIF of your head that we can't ever show on. We could never show it on Twit. But isn't there a really bad one with both of us?
I can't see what the first letter of of the name here is, but the title should be "But Enough About NSFW Show." Am I right?
Yes. Well, okay. So what do you want to call it? Night of 1,000 announcements.
That's fine.
All right.
They do all this work for the titles, and you guys don't even.
Well, this one we kind of had the deck stacked to begin with. Here we go.
Yeah.
This is NSFW episode 218, recorded on February 18th, 2014. Night of 1,000 announcements, including the ending of this show. Just kidding, am I? But enough about House of Cards, am I right?
Yeah. All right.
Night of 1,000 attacks.
This episode of NSFW is brought to you by Ting.com. Ting is a mobile phone service that makes sense. Save money with Ting. Pay only for what you use. Ting doesn't require a contract and offers unlimited devices on one shared plan. To save $25 on your first Ting device, visit nsfw.ting.com. That's nsfw.ting.com. And Squarespace. Squarespace.com is the all-in-one platform that makes it easy to create your own professional website or online portfolio. Oh, wait, hold on. I think I read the wrong one.
That's it. You're done.
Oh, hold on. Let me do it again. And Squarespace, the all-in-one platform that makes it fast and easy to create your own professional website or online portfolio. For a free 2-week trial and 10% off, go to squarespace.com and use offer code NSFW2. And ProXPN. ProXPN is a virtual private network that allows you to use the internet the way it should be, anonymous and unfiltered. For 20% off your new account, go to proxpn.com/twit and use the code NSFW. I don't know if I can say enough, like, how amicable this is between us and Twit. But I want to say it again just so everybody understands that this is...
I don't know, Justin.
I swear to God, Chad, I will actually punch you in the head.
You gave me, I think, a dirty glass.
I did not give you a dirty glass.
I think you're trying to poison me.
The fact that he was giving you Ruinum wasn't hint enough that he was trying to poison you. It's the fact that it's dirty Ruinum.
But yeah, so...
so here's the question. What do you guys want to do for our big finale? Should it be like an ultimate, should it be a roast? Should it be a remembrance of? Should we have a cavalcade of stars? Should we do like a last will and testament?
You guys should like kill the main characters.
We should.
One character should die.
Yeah.
Old John Smokey.
He's a character? Just kidding.
Oh, he's a character.
He's a real man.
What if we just did an episode of Game On?
Oh, that'd be a hoot.
We just show up. It's NSFW. I'm Brian Brushwood, and then Justin full on dressed as Veronica Belmont. I'm Veronica Belmont.
Yeah, you could eat Taco Bell before you go on air and be perfect.
Were there a lot of farts when you guys were shooting Game On between you and V?
A lot of farts?
No, they ate Taco Bell after. It was during it was during the Game Attack Live.
Game Attack Live?
Forget that quickly.
Shut Up and Play?
Shut Up and Play. Look, you need to ask Glenn Rubenstein, producer and co-host of Shut Up and Play. He would tell you that Shut Up and Play.
Well, no, Veronica would always peace out, right? I bet you she just filled her.
Yeah, she usually did. I was always stuck here anyway because my flight wouldn't leave till the next morning. So I found myself doing a lot of grudge matches. A lot of grudge matching. And a lot of videos I regret to this day.
Oh my God, I can't believe we're already at over $450 an episode.
Holy crap, did that just happen?
Yeah.
That was fast.
Like 410, 415 something.
Not anymore. Welcome to 5 minutes ago, Johnson.
Jeez, I'm so behind.
Hey, would you do, I put in there as a joke the forced relocation one where, but like, would you, if we hit that ridiculous, because everything after this is like nonsense numbers. I made forced relocation, 10,000 for Tuesday night at 10,000.
That was not that's not a joke. Like Brian actually wrote that and committed me to moving to Austin at $10,000 an episode before.
Yes.
Before I read it.
Right, but then I took it a step farther. At 20,000 per episode, you get a full album of MC Allergy's Rapocalypse.
Which, by the way, worth $10,000 more an episode than me relocating my entire life.
And you quitting your salary job.
Quitting my salary job.
Half of $10,000.
Worth Ashley moving. The birds moving.
Worth even more is $30,000 per episode. Horse Boys Funderland gets made. Our first location of a chain of pizzerias. Horse Boys Funderland, featuring signature pizzas like Horse Pop, Lemonade Dream, and Triple Fistin'. You're sure to have a night you'll never forget and a belly full of bad pizzas.
Triple Fistin', jeez.
The Captain's Pride happens at $50,000 per Tuesday night. And that's we're gonna make Captain Morgan's 86th vessel, the Stinkfinger. We'll celebrate with a live concert. He'll perform "Shut Up, Jerk," and "Maybe I'm a Liar, but you love to caress gerbils and are going to die alone. Get your hands off me," which is one of his lesser known hits. Old John Smokey Palooza at $100,000 per episode. We'll fly 100 of you to come see Get Set Go, the Possum Posse, Marion Call, the Double Clicks, Alex Spagnola, and more. Please note, both Old John Smokey and his world famous spoons are banned from attending Smokey Palooza. And then $1 million per episode. I just put the lyrics to White People Rich.
Yeah, no, okay, yeah. This was funny because I was reading through and I was like, oh, what's their biggest one? And I got to White People Rich, and you start reading it, and I'm thinking, I'm kind of dyslexic, so I like to summarize. So like in my mind, I'm like, okay, I get it. He's gonna like add the things that you win into the lyrics, and I'm reading, and no, it's just the lyrics.
It's just the lyrics. So White People Rich. Yeah, Brian kind of ran out of steam in the $1 million an episode ask. Fusion says, does this mean no Diamond Con? No, this literally means the opposite.
It means that you now have a way to directly support Diamond Con. Let me just throw that at your face. Now you can force Diamond Con to happen. There, how about that?
So yeah, no, there's going to be I mean, the more we can make directly on this, the more we pay attention to it.
Oh, man, it's on now. Strawpoll.me/1180567. Which characters don't make the trip to Night Attack? Currently number 1 with 28 votes, Nigel and Steinman.
Oh, nice. Jesus.
Oh, sorry. No, Symes, it makes sense. We've been terrible. We're bollocks.
We're
literally the worst characters in all of the NSFW.
Nigel,
Symes.
it's a one-note character. And we run it into the bloody ground.
Symes, look, our entire bit was just us saying each other's names. Simon, listen to me. I'm saying your name even as I say this, and you're being disgusted. That's all we ever were.
We have nowhere to go.
We're literally...
the character only has one dynamic.
Oh, well, right. And that's a problem. There are other characters that are so much better. Ira Sockman in last place because he's having a backstory. When's the last time you talk about getting camping and your partner dying by a bear?
Not since Kevin Costner in Robin Hood have I heard such amazing accents.
The authenticity is dripping out of every syllable.
It's blowing my mind. I mean, Chad, I don't know how you just sit there and hear it and not just melt. Like, I don't get it.
Chad does a hell of a British accent.
Where are these British people I'm hearing?
So it's funny you're talking about, well, I was cleaning out my desk and I found something that
you're leaving us.
Expect.
Go look, talk to us, Chad. We're right here. What's going on?
Nothing.
Oh, hello.
Oh my God! Hold on, Ira Sockman. I can't believe
I heard the news. I had to come right away.
Oh my God! I can't believe you made it all the way from San Francisco. What's going on, Ira?
Oh no, it was Los Angeles.
Oh my gosh! I didn't realize that you were in the Windy City. So what's going on?
A series of tunnels.
Now, Ira, there's been allegations that NSFW has been canceled. What would you say to that?
Oh my God! Number one,
Twitch just canceled them.
Number one, you better watch your verbiage.
Oh,
that's what I would recommend. Canceled is a very legally loaded term. Okay, we like to call it fun employed.
We're fun employed, right? All right,
fun employed. Yes.
So now NSFW is fun employed.
Yes. NSFW show is what we like to call liquidated for very just causes.
Got it. So that would mean that
it was a drain on the network.
Okay.
Yes.
That before they were unfun employed. They were not having fun employed.
No.
At Twit.
Well, no. Twit was not having fun with them. Obviously.
Got it.
Listen, this is a show with very respected journalists, okay? Andy Ihnatko writes for
the Chicago
Sun-Times. Okay, this is a well-respected place. Meanwhile, Brian and Justin, and God, Lord Jehovah knows, I love them. I love them both. Right. Okay, they are the equivalent of somebody picking their own butt on the screen for 2 hours.
Then that's a fact. You can say that as a lawyer.
I mean, that's a legal precedent.
Got it.
As settled in Butt Pickers versus Kansas.
Oh, I forgot about that trial.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Any more questions?
Yeah. What's looking?
You're doing great, by the way. You're carrying the bit. You should have been on the show.
Thanks so much. What's the outlook for them? Are they going to get compensation? Is there any legal precedent for?
Number one, this entire Patreon thing is a house of cards. Sorry, but not a House of Cards. Am I right?
See, House of Cards legally like the Netflix show.
In that
you're using
Kevin
that
Spacey
as a
delivers the money to you.
Oh, okay.
He brings you an oversized check and then stares at the camera and smirks.
Got it. Okay.
So that's it's a dodgy way to make money. You might as well sell bath salts. I mean tub treats. Call back.
Got it.
All right, look, going forward, here's something. I understand that intellectual property can be a dicey situation, a bit of a minefield. What do Justin and I need to do moving into the Night Attack phase of our Horse Apple shenanigans?
Number one, you got to give up all the characters.
I'm sorry, give up all the characters?
Yeah, no, you can't bring a single one of them.
Okay, whoa, hold on.
In fact, I would like to, you have made your announcements, I'd like to make my own announcements.
Oh my God, yes, go ahead.
I am going to become the new co-host with Mike Elgin on Tech News Today.
Okay, that's great. That's awesome. No, that'll be good.
I'm bringing some well-known legal representation to a show that is, I think, going to be stronger for my presence.
It has some good lineage, that show. Okay.
Indeed. Yes. Also, Postini is going to be on the social hour. Nigel and Simon are going to join Jason Howland, Ron Richards, and Gina Trapani on All About Android.
It's just every time they're just reviewing the latest release, they're all like, Kit Kat comes out, and it's like, no, Symes, it's great. And then can you, Ira, do an impression of Nigel?
Yeah, okay, sure. Let me go ahead and try. You go ahead and start it out, and I'll just jump in.
Sure. Symes, the new release for Android, it's out.
Hey, Nigel, that's crazy. Was that good?
No, I think you were doing, if anything, maybe Steve McTillituder.
Oh, I do a great Steve McTillitude is joining Mac Break, by the way.
Oh, that's great. And what does he sound like?
Hey, it's me, Steve McTillituder. I just want to let everybody know that Apple's gonna buy Tesla. I love Apple.
That is the most dead-on Steve McTillituder I've ever heard. That's amazing.
So who's gonna replace Brian and Justin on NSFW?
Well, I mean, there's really only one replacement that I think legally makes a lot of sense. And I'm telling tales out of school, but it's going to be Padre SJ, of course, a well-known face on the network, a fan of this show.
Oh my God! Wait a minute! Hold on! Stop everything! Stop everything!
Holy Ghost.
So wait! Stop everything! Can we actually ask for Chad and Padre to just step in and do an NSFW show?
I'm actually here on behalf of Twitter to offer you the NSFW.
Would you and Padre like to take over NSFW?
Just take over the feed.
What are the benefits of
literally none?
Okay.
You'll be crushed by the fan base who will feel like you ran off their dear friends.
Okay.
But on the upside, you get to start doing Iris Achman.
Oh my God!
Do I get to do Captain Morgan as well?
You want to go ahead and try? You want to audition for Captain Morgan? Here we go. I'll play Brian. You play Captain Morgan, okay? Oh, I'm Brian. I'm just hanging around as the straight man.
Oh, hello, Brian. Hi, Brian.
Captain Morgan, what are you doing? You're just a bottle of rum.
I'm more than a bottle of rum.
What? Well, you sure seem like a bottle of rum.
I'm a bottle of rum that's got rum in it. It's not just the bottle.
This is a failure already. Jesus. I mean, I'm going to pull the plug on this one.
I swear to God, I will give you good money to keep going. God. Please keep going. Keep going.
Oh, I'm Brian. Look at me.
I'm Captain Morgan. Hi, Brian. You walked onto my ship here, I see.
No. You own a ship?
Yes. This is the Queen Mary number 72.
Why is it the 72, Queen?
We already talked about this. I run through a lot of ships.
Are you referencing an old band?
I am. Yes.
You know, the point
you weren't supposed to stay on the ship.
The point of Captain Morgan is that he just makes up new things all the time.
What? Okay. Now I know.
I gotta go. My arm's tired.
Okay. See you later, Iris Achman.
Oh my God.
That may have been the greatest thing we've ever shown on the show.
Justin, how are you doing?
Oh, sorry, I dropped a penny.
Oh, okay. Yeah, and you tied your shoes, I see.
I did.
Oh my God.
Got it.
Oh my God. Hey, Scott and Brian.
Yeah.
You don't have to sit here.
Under his desk, I think.
Hello, welcome back to the show.
You don't have to sit here and just watch us pleasure ourselves and reminisce about good times. But I mean, you certainly are welcome to hang out, man. Because I'll tell you what, I don't mind sticking around for a little bit longer. I do have to run to the bathroom.
Well, I should kick off because we got a show in the morning, and I got to go pick up my daughter from Adobe Camp.
Yeah, dude, that's so rad.
Yeah, she got chosen out of like hundreds of entries, and she got into this Adobe Camp because of her some of her art that she submitted. So
today we dodge and burn.
Today, actually, I don't know what. I think it was just kind of a meet and greet tonight. But they have like 4 or 5 Saturdays in a row that they have to do, and it's supposed to be all intense and cool, and it's costing me way too much money. But I'm excited for her, so we're doing it. Anyway,
so like Adobe can't like the company Adobe or
so Adobe has a big.
No, not actually building like a mud hut. She's not actually.
It's all about learning about how the ancient.
She graduated from Pueblo camp.
That's right. Yeah, exactly.
No, it's actual Adobe. They got a big office here in town, and one of their bigger sort of centers of operation, and they run this little local thing. I guess starting last year or something. So anyway, it's pretty cool.
Do they host,
I'm going to go do
it in
that.
the cloud?
So have a fantastic night, everybody.
Yes.
I'm jumping out
myself.
Cloud sweet swag.
Wow, look, he just went.
Yeah, dude, he just left.
He was gone.
You get his slot because you're better than him. There.
No, I'm not going to hold on to a slot for long. I'm going too.
Oh, get out of here. Nobody ever
show
loved
like
you.
8 hours or 10 hours.
Whatever.
Thanks again, guys. It's awesome.
Dude,
Brian,
you were
we'll have
awesome.
You guys on Night Attack very, very soon. Sorry, this was its own sort of circus.
No apology necessary. This was. I'm actually honored that we got to be here on the show where this was announced. So there.
Well, thank you, Brian. You're the best.
Talk to you guys later. Bye.
Dude, you got it, boss.
All right, like in all seriousness, there's not nicer people on the planet than Brian.
I mean, there were, but we killed them.
Oh, we did. We murdered all of them, so their lineage would be protected.
We shouldn't.
Shouldn't.
We shouldn't.
Shouldn't.
There we go.
Man. So Chad,
Yeah.
we're not gonna do the show on Twit anymore. How about that?
I know.
That's kind of weird.
It is very weird.
Like your life changed because the NSFW show was on.
Dude,
Twit,
now I do want
right?
to talk about this, but I do have to go to the bathroom, and I am totally out of booze, so I'll be right back.
All right.
2 things that need to be rectified immediately. Yeah. It's kind of crazy.
So what was you found out a couple weeks ago when we first started talking with Twit about it?
Right.
What was your first reaction?
Finally. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, it's gonna be different. It's gonna be weird not having this every Tuesday.
Yeah.
But I think that you guys have fit into Twit.
Yeah.
You have changed to fit into Twit, and I'm very excited to see what will happen when you don't have to fit in.
I think part of it was also us just having the courage to sort of say, well, what do we do well, as opposed to just saying like, okay, well, let's do a late night comedy tech show, and then like sort of making it our own, and then deciding, oh wait, hold on, we don't necessarily need to go and do whatever we want, we can do whatever we want. Fit into Twit sounds like a bad porno. Zeb Gons, yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Like Cherry's wearing a wig and can't say anything about it anymore. I'm not wearing a wig.
Little tiny bit of a hairline there.
A little.
You can see the wig just right.
It's not a wig. Look.
Yeah. It's a good wig. Like how I'm accusing you of wearing a wig.
I know, exactly. The perfectly natural fucking hair.
Exactly.
Oops. Did Brian take it off? Lisa kicked out of network. Again, listen, we literally went to Leo and Lisa and asked them the best way for us to take it independent. This was totally our decision at every step of the way. I keep seeing glimpses of R.L. Stein. Yeah, no, I would like...
Dude, you're kicking butt on YouTube.
Yeah, I'm doing YouTube now.
Yeah.
Do you have a new video to share?
I have 44 facts about 44 presidents.
Can I show it?
Yeah, it actually doesn't have curse words.
Justin R. Young is your channel?
Justin Robert Young. How firm is Tuesdays for the new show? It is
as firm as this was.
Hard. Solid as a rock. Were Leo and Lisa pissed? No. They were totally supportive every step of the way. Leo made a point to come out and congratulate us today. He was very supportive every step of the way.
Yeah, and that's no joke. Like Justin was accurate when he said that it could not be more amicable. Here we go.
And also, we can take all of our bits and jokes with us. We're taking all of our bits and jokes.
Yeah, of course.
Except for Ira Sockman, who is going to be a new co-host on TNT.
And history of the United States of America, there have only been 44 men selected by their peers to assume the office of president. But they were just that, men, before,
the Voyager
during,
music in the background.
and after. here are 44 facts about those men. Ever the superstitious man, George Washington believed his wooden teeth to be haunted. John Adams' silly head was so round, it was drawn on and used as the world's first globe. Thomas Jefferson never farted. James Madison was known as Cat Eyes McGillicuddy because he had the eyes of a cat that he killed behind a bar and kept in a jar around his neck until the day he died in a bar fight against a blind cat. James Monroe invented the phrase, "Hey ho, I'm James Monroe, and yo stank butt has gots to go." John Quincy Adams was the first Doctor Who. At the age of 21, Andrew Jackson became a Sith Lord after striking down his master. Martin Van Buren, William Henry Harrison, and John Tyler were all actually gay dinosaurs. James K. Polk was not only the Napoleon of the stump, he was also the general who moved your rump, leading freak nasty twerk sessions all up in the White House. His words, not ours. Zachary Taylor stole 50 cakes. Millard Fillmore was so fond of naked cartwheels, he wanted to make it America's state bird. Franklin Pierce had such smoky eyes, the White House was reputed to smell of mesquite until well into the 1980s. James Buchanan was so fond of crying, if you listen very closely, on a very still night, you can still hear him crying, even right now. Abe Lincoln was Asian. Andrew Johnson was fond of challenging people to push-up contests, where they would also eat a pie. It was called the Pie Push-Up Johnson Race, and he loved it. He won all of them. Ulysses S. Grant invented the phrase, "I'm Ulysses S. Grant," and that makes me Ulysses S. Great at being president. Rutherford B. Hayes was actually not a man at all, but rather a shadow cast against the wall from a pile of leaves and an old scarecrow. James Garfield's beard was made of meticulously trained ants. Chester A. Arthur awards 10 points to Gryffindor. Grover Cleveland was fat. Benjamin Harrison's a replicant. Grover Cleveland, still fat, bro. Still fat. William McKinley invented the phrase, "I'm William McKinley. I'm also William McKindly at talking to these ladies." Theodore Roosevelt invented the little hole in the front of underwear for boys. He called it the ding-a-ling sleeve. After his death, doctors found a full ham sandwich, uneaten, under the belly of William Howard Taft. Woodrow Wilson liked grape juice. Warren G. Harding got into quite a scrape with Nate Dogg involving some freaks at the East Side Motel. Calvin Coolidge had his portrait painted after being put in timeout. Herbert Hoover's favorite phrase was, "This sucks, and I should know because I'm named after the vacuum thing that sucks other stuff." Franklin Delano Roosevelt once played 7 Minutes in Heaven with Joseph Stalin. Harry S. Truman had a pebble in his shoe from the age of 3 until the day he died. Dwight D. Eisenhower liked to pinch butts. John F. Kennedy's head alone took 4 animatronic puppeteers to operate. Lyndon B. Johnson shot a man in Reno just to watch him die. At the age of 4, Richard Nixon wrote a 2-man play about dogs that colonize Mars. Mars Doggies was never put on. Gerald Ford was fond of saying, "This sucks, and I should know because I'm named after..." What do you mean? Ford makes cars, not vacuums? Aw, nuts. Jimmy Carter can eat more chicken wings than you. You want to race? The best man at the wedding of Ronald Reagan to his wife Nancy was Optimus Prime. George H.W. Bush never bathed in a shower, but rather insisted on getting clean on a slip and slide. Bill Clinton slept on a pile of Beanie Babies. George W. Bush can eat more ice cream than you. You want to race? Which brings us to Barack Obama, who's not only a wood nymph summoned by a penny whistle, but also the same wood nymph that haunted the teeth of George Washington.
Nicely done, sir. Nicely done.
I like to educate the people, Brian.
I'm here for you, Brian.
That's what they call the takeaway. They, take some home.
Oh my God, I uploaded that, and then like the immediate first thing was Rhett and Link, like weird 43 weird facts about the presidents, and it had like a Abe Lincoln with a boombox next to it.
No!
And I'm like, oh my God.
Rhett and Link got you.
And it's like, we know Rhett and Link, and it's like embarrassing, but it wasn't that. There was actually an episode of their like Good Mythical Morning show where they had like actual weird facts.
Oh, good. Well, see, it's different because your facts
unlike me, because I made them up and they were really dumb, and I really wish I would have done it differently. I wish I should have done just half the facts, like the half that were actually funny, instead of doing all 44. But whatever.
Yeah, I don't know. I thought it was legit. I thought everything was
yeah. Oh, something that we normally, if this were a regular show, we probably could have gone over the 300 reply Reddit thread calling me an idiot.
What? What is this?
My last video that I did with replacing the headlight in my car.
No way. Where somebody linked me to this.
It was on the front page of our videos.
Really?
Yeah.
You made it to the front page. That's amazing.
No, it went they were really, they think I'm dumb. Which is kind of the point of the video.
Well, but
so you can't really
also legitimately you were dumb. I mean, unless
How many
this
views
is
did
like
that video get?
Unless this is like
it's at like 80,000 now.
Jesus.
But it was at like 2,000 when it made it there.
I'm waiting on a link here, looking for it.
The moment you want to do Minecraft videos, let me know.
Dude, you're blowing up on the Minecraft stuff.
I hope.
Dude, by the way, my daughter thinks that you're like a real rock star because of oh my God, yeah. Hold on, wait. Who submitted this and titled it "A Self-Loather's Guide to
That's the name of the video.
Oh, okay, all right. And so, first of all, if you haven't seen the video, it's only 2 minutes long. We could watch it.
Yeah,
Hard choice for an auxiliary.
All right,
look at that,
why did you monetize, Justin? You're not going to make any money. You're going to make.
I just turned on monetization too.
Okay, can we just say everybody stop monetizing? I mean, unless you are NBC. You're going to make exactly $7 and you'll make the whole world angry. And you'd much rather have them happy with you. Like, no, look at, don't monetize. Nobody
5 seconds. Who cares?
I mean,
you stop monetizing your YouTube videos.
I have. I do. I don't monetize any of my personal videos anymore.
I was in your position 5 months ago.
But you're not there now? You want that $7?
I've started up again.
You want that $7?
Literally, like,
replace your headlight that burned out over a week ago. Buy a pack of these fucking idiots from Amazon. Wait, no, well, hold on, real quick.
Did not many people actually transfer over to subscribers?
I don't know. I haven't really watched it, to be honest with you.
You're like, I'm like, this is a full-time job. I'm staking everything on it. And you're like,
you're like, I'm just gonna curse.
I don't know. I'm just made of success.
Listen, it's worked really well for me thus far. Is the less I actually care about metrics, the better my life has been on literally every front. Like, no graphs, no charts, no goals. It's literally just curse on the internet and watch my dreams come true.
$40 and reach into the taint of your dash.
There's really no part of it that is in any way safe at all.
Oh, okay. Oh, crap. So I can't play it at all.
No. But go watch it. But right. Yeah, no, there's so basically the big thing is that they pointed out, which is correct, that you're supposed to be able to twist out these things instead of getting a screwdriver to get them out. But like, I'll be goddamned if I could get them out by how they said I was able to. I really tried to do it, and I scraped up my hand to the point of not, like, I just wanted to.
Should make a follow-up. Hey, Reddit, here's what you said, jerks.
I mean, listen, it's also a funnier video if I screw up. And also, it's like the funniest parts of the video are me realizing that I don't have an actual screwdriver and I have to use an IKEA screwdriver, and me being less of a man.
Holy crap, look at all of these comments. This is amazing.
Yeah, no, it was like kind of bizarre to wake up on Sunday morning and see a lot of people calling you an idiot. But there's a lot of people who really liked it and thought it was really funny.
That's amazing. Let's see.
Who posted it there?
Somebody who knew us, because the person who posted it after somebody was like, that's Justin Robert Young.
This guy here says, I respectfully request more of this. Oh, so it is a fan, Baked Bean 17, who created it.
Yeah, no. So they, there was certainly enough, a lot of people who dig the show and really like it.
How about this? It says here they're talking about who you are, and this guy says he's the guy without the TV show, right? I wanted to make sure I didn't confuse him for the talented ones.
Nice.
That's amazing.
No, there's one really, really funny comment that's like, I think this is great and I want to see more of it. And then his follow-up is, wait a minute, just watch the other videos on his channel, and says, like, including the hotel one in parentheses, I have been fooled. Such idiocy.
Wait, so now you're an idiot because it wasn't actual misery?
Well, this was actual misery. This was actually not.
Well, that's the funny part, right?
Yeah, the other one, like the hotel hacks, one is me being an idiot. Which, by the way, I think that's going to be next. I think the next video is either going to be how to write a best man speech, because I have to write that for my brother's wedding, or it's going to be.
Here it says, it's like if Jenna Marbles was invisible and had a dick. To be fair,
you want to know what? I got a lot of that.
We don't actually know if he has a dick.
I don't know whether or not they meant that as a negative thing, but I love Jenna Marbles. I was very delighted by people comparing me to her, because she's really funny.
Yeah, no, she really is.
And I also, like, to be fair, we don't actually know he has a dick, which I think I plus one.
Better than jizzing in a river. I believe it was Shakespeare who first quoted this. See, now we're down to, like, the downvoted, like, any of this stuff, like, nobody seeing it on the first time has any idea what that means, so they just downvoted automatically. So it's like, that's sort of like, that's the thermocline. Beyond here, you get like everyone who knows you.
Oh, crud. Guardians of the Galaxy trailer's out. You gonna watch it?
Wait, the full thing?
Yes, I do.
It's in the chart room.
I saw the 15 seconds nonsense that they did, which if this is that, I'll be sad.
No, I know it's premiering tonight.
Yeah, all right, right on. Down with that. Friend of the show.
Who? Star-Lord, man. Legendary outlaw? Forget it. We arrested these five on Xandar. Check out the rap sheets. Drax, a.k.a. the Destroyer. Since his wife and family were killed, he's been on a rampage across the galaxy in his search for vengeance. Gamora, soldier, assassin, wanted on over a dozen counts of murder. Rocket, wanted on over 50 charges of vehicular theft and escape from lockup. What the hell? Groot, has been traveling recently as Rocket's personal houseplant / muscle. Peter Jason Quill. He's also known as Star-Lord. Who calls him that? Himself, mostly. He's wanted largely on charges of minor assault, public intoxication, and fraud. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know how this machine worked. Hey, that's mine. You son of a... Hey, take those headphones off right now! Guardians of the Galaxy. What a bunch of a-holes. I swear to God. I swear to God. Okay, now here's the thing I want to point out here.
If you're watching, this was posted by Jimmy Kimmel Live, and it's very fresh, very new, right? So the first thing that I saw Jimmy Kimmel Live, and then I clicked go, and I thought parody trailer the entire time. Jimmy Kimmel Live has the resources to make really good parody trailers. I spent the entire thing not knowing, because I'm unfamiliar with the plot line of Guardians of the Galaxy. All I know is that it's the Marvel property that I'm not familiar with and very excited about. I don't care if it's a parody. I want to see this movie. I don't care if it's the real movie. I want to see this movie. What do you know?
I know that the John C. Reilly lineup scene was what they showed at Comic-Con.
Okay.
So I know at least that.
So John C. Reilly is actually in the movie.
John C. Reilly is in the movie, and I don't know what else to say about Marvel other than, like, they are on a run the likes of which we have never seen and have only dreamed of.
Swear to God. It's like they've seduced us into, like, first they made us believe comic book movies. Now they're making us believe the comic book silliness. You know what I mean?
Well, and that's so James Gunn's a really interesting choice as a director there, because to me, he reminds me a lot of like where Peter Jackson and Sam Raimi were pre Lord of the Rings and Spider-Man.
Spider-Man, sure, yeah.
Where you look at like what they did before those movies and like, listen, you go watch Meet the Feebles and tell me like that dude's going to make Lord of the Rings. Yeah. And you'd be like, what have you done making like the biggest bet financially in movie history on a guy who thought it would be really, really great to do a pornographic version of the Muppets, right?
Yeah.
And oh, there we go. You ready? Are you ready to take over?
Looking good.
So okay.
I like how our egos are so big we just cover up the logo.
Hey, at least you get to be on the album art from day one.
That's amazing.
But holy crap, that looks so good.
God, it looks so good.
It's just so great to have like all the trappings of a regular like Marvel movie and just have like John C. Reilly just like acting so like disconnected from all of it. Like, oh yeah, he's called Star-Lord.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Hey, do you know I gave my daughter? There's two things that I'm doing. One respectable, one not. Penelope is about to turn 10 years old. So as if it was a hallowed artifact, I stumbled across a gift that somebody gave me on my 30th birthday. It was a reprint trade of Marvel's Secret Wars, right?
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And Penelope has seen enough of the movies. She kind of watched the Avengers and that kind of stuff. So I'm like, hey.
Well, the good news is she will make about as much sense of Secret Wars as anybody has ever made of Secret Wars, since it doesn't really make sense and never has.
Doesn't matter, right? When you're 10, like if there's ever a moment when Secret Wars is perfect, is when you're 9 or 10 years old and you're like, good guys over here, bad guys over here, now fight. Somehow Dr. Doom is God now. That's awesome. So I set her loose on that, and I'm really excited. The other thing I started to do was telling, and this is going to appeal to exactly 2 people in the entire world, but as you know, Justin, you've heard me talk about this, one of the greatest fictional journeys I've ever taken has been going through the entire Dark Tower series.
And you're sanitizing, at least for a 10-year-old girl, and telling the story of the Dark Tower.
Right. I got through the first book and I got through most of the second book, and at the end I couldn't remember exactly how stuff happened and why. So I ended up reading the last like 20 or 30 pages of the second book of the Dark Tower, and I realized, oh crap, this is way easier because I just read his words, and anytime he says the N word, I make up another word. Anytime he says the F word, I just kind of skip that sentence. And I was like, I think I'm gonna sanitize and read the rest of the books. And then today, we started on book 3, The Wastelands, and we got as far as the training. And if you've read the story, before they meet Shardik, the insane bear, I think I might have to go read some of the side books as well. It's
So I've heard from Gus that I need to get on the Dark Tower series.
Have you not?
I haven't.
Look, I'm going to tell you, first of all...
Okay, go ahead.
It's a year-long commitment. Because to do it right, you're going to read a couple of books.
Then this is exactly what Gus was saying. It's like there's books that are semi-connected that you have to get the universe. And now, how good is it compared to The Name of the Wind and all that stuff?
Are you up on Game of Thrones?
Sorry. No.
You're not?
No.
What? Well, I mean,
no, I'm not up on Game of Thrones. No, The Name of the Wind, Patrick Rothfuss.
Well, no, I know what that is. I was just asking.
He said.
Yeah.
Right. But he's asking Name of the Wind because that's what you've read, right? You've read.
That's what I've read, yes, and I love like that type of fantasy. I could kill for so good.
It's great. It's great. Name of the Wind pays out faster. Okay, so let's make them all drugs.
Right.
I guess the Dark Tower, something like Name of the Wind.
Ambien.
Maybe. I don't know. Hold on. Let's work with this.
Which drugs have you had? A lot of.
Yeah, I only have 2 drugs. Right.
Right. Exactly.
Veronica in the chat room says, "Guys, this is my show. Cut it out."
I will tell you this much, man. Oh man. Okay, if you're looking for a good time in the fantasy world that is very approachable, gives you high yields instantly, if you want a gateway drug to that fantasy world, I think you couldn't have done better than Name of the Wind. Name of the Wind is phenomenal. It creates its own logic, its own world, its own interconnected themes and so on.
I would get into the Dark Tower. It sounds like you need to get through maybe a book.
No, well, yes. Well, first of all, you have to get through one extraordinarily weird book. The first book of the Dark Tower is nothing but nonsense, or feels like nonsense. You are left with nothing but questions. You understand that there's a guy who goes to a place and does a thing, and then it ends, you're like, what the hell did I just watch / read or whatever?
Or listen to, yeah.
Right. But by the time, around the time I read the Gunslinger, I came to understand that questions are better than answers. And it was just after watching the first of the prequels that I discovered the Gunslinger. And I was like, wow, the original Star Wars movies was nothing but questions. This first prequel is nothing but answers. Answers are crap. Questions are better. So I went into it like drinking in, like, wow, I have no idea who this guy is or what this world is. And I don't understand what are the rules and what does this mean and so on. And I guess what I'm saying is, first of all, if you like Name of the Wind, I suspect you'll like, first of all, you're going to love it. And Stephen King is an exquisite writer. Beginnings better than endings. But you will not feel robbed.
That seems like a trend with Stephen King. That he's not great at endings.
Well, no. That's just. Yeah, that's. I mean, that's.
Well, I mean,
that's what you get with King.
I don't think that's a controversial statement, right? That's like the knock on Stephen King, as great of a legend as he is that the dude can't end stories.
Yeah, no, and that's fine. And you will not feel. Yeah, I don't think you will feel gypped at all by the time you get to the end of this very epic journey, but it will be a very epic journey, and there's you will have a deep appreciation for what Stephen King is capable of. And I personally was left with this kind of vague anger that he's known for just the horror crap when he's capable of what he did with the Dark Tower.
Is the series over? Is it finished?
Yes. Well, yes and no. That story is finished. There's a gap between books 3 and 4, or maybe between 4 and 5. There's a gap between books 4 and 5 of an indeterminate length. It's sort of the first 4 books are the gang getting together and understanding what they are and what their purpose is, and then the next book, book 5, has them rolling into the town. Book 5 is essentially based on the Seven Samurai or the Magnificent Seven. It's the same story. And in fact, that's the theme of the book, is that great stories echo because they actually happen in one place and then they're told over and over and over again. So,
by the way, is anybody who's really has paid more than cursory attention to Stephen King, like, you can't really think that he's only known for, I mean, you say he's only known for horror, but like Fushigi saying, like Shawshank, Stand By Me, didn't he write the story behind Field of Dreams, right? Like,
well, I think it was a different one, but I mean, maybe. My point is, well, certainly he's known for horror. He's definitely not known for fantasy science fiction, which is exactly what The Dark Tower is. It is extraordinary. If you like Fallout owes a debt to the Dark Tower series. If you like Name of the Wind owes a debt to the Fallout series, or I'm sorry, to the Dark Tower series. I mean, it's like, is anyone in the chat speaking my language? Veronica isn't. She still hasn't taken the plunge. If her co-host was here, we would we'd be on the same page.
That dick.
Yeah. Which, by the way,
did he win the shorty?
I don't know. Not yet. We got
to Shorty. Yeah,
Veronica verifies.
I haven't dug on the Dark Tower, but I've heard, like, literally my two best friends from Florida, Ashley and Anthony, not Ashley, Rachel and Anthony, both love it. Love it.
Yeah, I have read the entire series. I've read the first 4 books probably 5 times. 4 of them doing the audiobook, once out loud reading it to someone else who would listen. And in the last 3 books.
How are the audiobooks?
Tilton, yeah.
Here's the one thing that's a little bit weird is the first 4 books.
Holy crap, we're over $557.
It's a magic, amazing.
That's amazing. Veronica, thank you so much for hanging out.
Hey, Veronica.
So here's the thing. If you're going to do the audiobooks, there's 2 audiobook readers that you can do. And
oh my God. I've been sold. I bought for $15 a slightly used 2012 Best News Web Series. Which award was this?
From the International Academy of Web Television.
IWTV.
The
IWA.
Yeah.
It's a little dusty there.
It's a little dusty, you know.
Yeah, I didn't wipe it off. Sorry. I haven't wiped it off in months.
Those look like French fries. Can you eat them?
Man, there's a lot of all right. There's a lot of things I want to say, and I'm not going to say any of them because we're.
All right, listen. Here's the thing.
I'll just text you things.
So you guys are going to have to decide. I'm going to write the Gunslinger.
All right. Well, here, let's wrap this up here.
You ask a question though.
See you, Jason.
Oh my God, they've got
Jason.
The good one. All right, look, I'll say this. If you're watching this right now and you seriously want to dive in, do me a favor and listen to the why can I not remember his name?
There has to be
Frank Muller. Listen to the Frank Muller versions. Frank Muller is the superior audiobook reader. He also is dead. So you'll only get the first 4 books read by Frank Muller, but it's so worth it. It's amazing. Frank Muller.
Oh, will the movie draft be a Night Attack thing? Yes, it will be.
Yes.
The Night Attack Cord Killers draft will officially be a thing. And by the way, I'll tell you what. We are now taking your nominations for who you would like to see in it. I think maybe that's how we should do it. We should turn it over to the people. Now that is not binding. We will decide who's in it, but because it's our league, God damn it, we do what we want. But if you want to let everybody know who you think should be in it, we're willing to listen.
Mech4321 says new show logo. It's up to you. That's all you guys.
I mean, I know it should probably include this.
Yeah, I would think.
Prominently.
Okay, you'll be on the Elmart. Jeez.
Man, I'm just gonna ask you all personally. Let's not even joke around with the canceled thing in general public. When we're all just hanging out, like that's all hilarious jokes. But let's not make a problem where we don't have to have one.
and look, that's a very real thing where it's like they gave us so much goodwill and they were so cool with everything. It would really bum us out if anybody did even half-hearted teasing on that issue. We really want nothing but positivity. You know what? As a matter of fact, if your gut says, hey, I want to say something to Leo about Night Attack launching.
Say thank you.
Say thank you.
Thank you for dealing with it. Because here's, all right, true facts. There was a lot of reason to cancel us after we pissed off Squarespace. And there was a lot of reason to cancel us after we joked about rape in an ad read. A lot of reasons. And Twit did stay with us, and they deserve credit for that. So please go ahead and give them all due credit for that. Somebody said more Sarah Lane, please. I talked to Sarah today. Sarah was here in the office today, and I talked to her. She is very excited to be a regular problem solver guest person. So I want to do it once a month. And even if she's not the guest for the full episode, to bring her on and just do a problem solver segment. And maybe it's its own little mini episode. Maybe it's on the show, whatever we want to do.
Yeah. Agreed.
Was it really mutual? Yes, man. There ain't no other way that I can tell you this. That is like, there ain't no other way to say it.
I remember when you came out of the meeting and it was like,
and I talked to you right afterward, and then you talked to Lisa right afterward. So you would probably be the person to say,
right.
It was a amicable, mutual thing.
You came to Lisa with an issue, and everyone agreed.
Yeah.
Yeah, and actually, and to be honest, it was no BS. It was the kind of thing where it's like, let's lay out some facts. All of our success comes from being filthy and uncensored.
Unseltzered. Completely flat.
Yes. And then here's another fact is,
No. It's not. No. This is not to say that the show hasn't been a success. I mean, for me, it has been a tremendous success.
Well, for everybody, we were certainly paying the bills
without any dirty words. No. And that's not. Listen, this ain't about curse words.
Yeah.
This ain't about us saying the F word or the S word. Because to be frank, we usually wind up saying the F word or the S word every once in a while anyway. And we're not going to say it that much more on the Night Attack show.
Right.
It's really just more of us being able to kind of explore the room a little bit creatively and just not have to look over our shoulder and say, well, if we say this, over top of an ad read, that it's not just our butts, it's Twit's butts. And like, for us, we very much thought about doing this a little while ago after the Squarespace thing, only because, there was in the midst of that, there was rumors that they were going to pull their stuff for the entire network. And like, we don't want that. We don't want to, have that on us. And that was something that would really, Twit means a lot to us. We don't want to hurt them like that.
Well, and I guess that's the thing is, I think you nailed it, where it says we want the freedom to make mistakes without impacting other people. It's like if we have our own, if we have a few people throwing us a tip jar and we're able to entertain everyone on a Tuesday night, then for us, we are able to move into high-risk, high-yield territory, which we can't do on the show right now. High-risk means every so often we have a click-clack or of a spam as a rapist thing, and then we end up like really damaging people who we care about, and we don't want that to happen. However, if the only people who we impact are the ones who are paying our bills, well, then, they either know that this is the snake they picked up or they pull their funding, in which case that's fine. That's only us that we're affecting. But what we're chasing is that high yield gold, that stuff where every so often we do high risk, high yield, and we end up having a Night Attack Live or a Night Attack 2.0 or a Diamond Club or whatever. That's what we want.
Guys, so NSFW is Charmeleon and Night Attack is Charizard. Pretty much. Like, I couldn't explain it any more than that.
BB Live Show is Charmander.
Yes, it was Charmander.
Wait, is that what are those? Oh, we got a logo already. There you go. Boom.
Hey,
done. Fixed.
Nailed it.
It's great.
I made the album art right off the bat.
I like your new red hair.
Yeah, it's something I came up with. Like just by myself.
Something you're gonna do.
So yeah. Listen,
that needs to be on a mug.
This is something that we've thought long and hard about, and it just it's just the right next step. And it doesn't mean it's easy. It doesn't mean it's necessarily fun, at times, because I'm really excited about it. But I'm not even gonna lie, man. Coming in here and talking to talking to a bunch of people and realizing this is going to be the last time that I come up here for NSFW at the very least is something that was really emotional to me. And, you know, Jammer B, this is going to be the last time I stand on my perch and look, gaze upon you, to which I would like to say, I will remember you. Will you remember me? You have to go there. Yeah, like. Don't let your life pass you by. Thanks for the memories. Boodle-de-deedle-doo.
Did you know salespeople spend... Holy crap. Hold on. Whoa.
Boo-doodle-doo. Beedle-dee-doo.
Have you seen...
Jammer B.
Okay, what's going on here? because there's two, like, as you're doing that, like, before you even got to the Boodle Deedle Doo, I started looking up Boodle Deedle Doo, and then you got this, like, Boodle Deedle Doo Rolling in the Deep parody original, which I'm like, what? All right. And then there's like the
updated. It's even the thumbnail.
Like, what is going on? You got multiple people. Are people, like, did this get popular enough that people needed to repost it and
wait, really?
Over? That's what it looks like.
That one says 4 days ago and it has 7 views.
And it says Adele, the same thing at the bottom.
Why should I have known who she is?
Because she sang a lot of pretty songs with her pretty mouth.
Does she have any rocking ideas that would blow my mind?
How about that? You had to have heard the there's a fire burning in my heart. Doo doo diddle dee dee boodle doodle beep beep dee doodle boodle deedle da doo doo diddle dee dee doodle deedle doo doodle deedle doodle doodle deedle doo 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 diddle dee dee boodle doodle beep beep dee doodle boodle deedle da doo doo diddle dee dee boodle doodle beep beep dee doodle doodle deedle doodle beep beep dee boodle deedle doodle beep beep dee doodle doodle deedle doodle beep beep dee boodle deedle boodle deedle doo deedle deedle boo a boodle deedle doo boot the deedle with the needle beep beep dee
Yeah, really, like, it. By that point, it's over, right? It's just 3 minutes of repeat after that.
Yeah. No, that's true. So wait, but there's another one with like 17,000 views?
Oh, yeah, no, I think it says it's the original. So either the guy changed, because originally it just said Boodle Deedle Doo. So I think the guy realized he could get some SEO on this. So he made this. This is the original.
Wait,
yeah,
no,
it doesn't have the context at the beginning.
there's a fire burning in.
And so it's got the don't click, if you don't get it, click here. So there's
Oh,
this.
okay, yeah, no, that's correct.
Adele. Yeah.
Why should I have known who she is?
Because she sang a lot of pretty songs with her pretty mouth.
Does she have any rocking ideas that would blow my mind?
Never mind, she'll find someone like you.
See, that's
which
not,
is nothing but the best for you.
I don't even, what is that?
How about that? You had to have heard the there's a fire burning in my heart. Doo doo diddle dee 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 boodle doodle doo. One like that. You ever hear that? Beep beep dee doodle boodle deedle daddle boodle doodle deedle doo. Boodle deedle daddle doodle deedle doodle boodle deedle doo. Deedle beedle boo. Boot the deedle. With the needle.
Okay, just tell me this. If somebody If somebody makes a faux CD cover that looks like a single, Boodle-Doo by Justin Robert Young, will you make that your Twitter avatar just for like 2 minutes?
You think I got a career? Because you have all those kids things, right? Like those the Yo Gabba Gabbas and the Doodle Pops of the world. Like, why can't I be like, I'll be like Glee, right? Like Glee takes all these popular songs and then repackages them for tweens and ladies. And then have a bunch of kids sing cover versions of these songs. What if I do that for an even younger demo? For like the 2 to 5 demo, I just do pop songs. I'm just called the Deedle-Doo. And I'm just like, I have a character and I walk through my crazy imaginary world and I'm wearing this hat and then all of a sudden it's like, what was that? Mr. Raven?
All right, dude. All this is telling me is that we definitely have to have our last episode be a remembrance of all the amazing things. Like, we need everybody to, because like I'm looking at this stuff right now. Hold on.
Revener, we're going to do one more episode and it's going to be old school. Brian and Austin, me in Florida.
Y'all want to know about Twitch?
Just saying.
This is the same episode, too.
What? This was?
Yeah.
Whoa. Says, whoa, dang it, it's not censored. Where's the censored one?
It should be right there.
You chose the uncensored audio.
Well, I clicked on T2T2T to see, like which one? Because this is the one with the video, and I know he made an alternate version. Oh, censored version, right there. Clicked.
Click.
What y'all want to know about Twitch?
Wow, man. We brought some magic.
Yo, what y'all know about Twitch? We got some bad words. Woo! Twitch hype man. Yeah, motherfucker. What y'all know about Twitch? We'll report what it is. Woo! Real report. These motherfuckers know they shit. Twitter is everywhere you can possibly go. It's like air. It's like neutrinos. It's all over the place. You need to get up on some like Tom Mary talks about. Yo, that news today coming all up in this shit. Or you to train on your brain with technology. Open sourcing the Palm Brio. Where's motherfucker? That shit is free in your pocket. What y'all motherfucker know about Twitch? We got some patent words. Woo! Twitch hype man. Yeah, motherfucker. What y'all motherfuckers know about Twitch? We'll report what it is. Woo! We'll report. These motherfuckers know they Dusty the Borat, pow! Yo, Veronica Belmont, 7 Lane. They got an internet constellation stars right there for you, telling you about all the news and tech. Yo, what y'all know about Twitch? We got some patent words. Woo! Twitch hype man. Yeah, motherfucker. What y'all know about Twitch? We'll report what it is. Woo! Real report. These motherfuckers know they shit.
Oh my God. It's good times.
Blame ruin them.
Hashtag blame ruin them. The last.
Yeah, I guess that. I mean, all right. We're gonna kill off a character. We're gonna review all of our bets, our best bits.
We're gonna have a last will and testament of NSFW,
and we will officially give birth.
Whoever wants to make a best of video, now's your time.
It's a night attack.
That's crazy. 4 years ago, Brian, I drove over to your house, and I went to your office, and I saw on the back,
sexy, Jesus,
and I saw on the back of your monitor the NSFW logo. And I was like, oh, is this the new thing?
Oh, wait.
Is this the new project?
Oh, my God.
Because it had not been announced yet. He was like, oh, and you were like, yeah. You want to know some like crazy stuff that hasn't been like no one knows about yet? This was amazing. December 2010.
Oh my God. That's right. You joined just after we had secured the deal, but before we had started doing it, which is why you were there like on episode 5, Meat Drunk, with you and Corey Coleman.
Oh, yeah. No, that was really...
Man.
Oh, God. Bad Romance.
Bad Romance.
Melissa's Will Be Done. All right. This will be the entire last episode. So it goes. We'll see you guys next week.
Yeah, man. Love you guys. Gonna shut everything down.